Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to another edition of a Lady Eagle Basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12, as your Lady Eagles bring their 12-6 record into tonight's Blue Ridge District contest, taking on a very tough Lady Cavalier team out of Lord Botetourt High School with a 15-2 mark on the season. Two of the top teams here in the Blue Ridge District. I'm Kevin Tosh. Joining me is Mike Doyle. Jamie Singleton on the camera. Mike, still catching my breath. Just made the long trip over from the Law Gymnasium where Franklin County picked up a win on senior night in wrestling. 42-36. Pin in the heavyweight division to capture the win there for Friday night fights. But I think we're in for another doozy of a Lady Eagle basketball game tonight.
I think you're right. This Lord Botetourt team hasn't lost since the middle of December, and they're starting out pretty good with that quick break there to Gunter.
Yeah, Kenley Gunter there making it look easy underneath. Starting five on the floor for the Lady Cavaliers. Number 3, Miet Veldman. Number 12, Brianna Myers. 14, Meredith Wells. 24, Taylor Robertson. And 30, as you see there getting the first 2 points of the night, Kenley Gunter. And that's a big response there on the opposite end as Tamaya Robertson gets her first points of the night, puts the Lady Eagles back on top. Starting five on the floor tonight for Franklin County. Number 21, Maya Blizzard. 30, Taylor Janey. 32, Tamaya Robertson, who had that big three-pointer there to start the ball game. Jaden Jamison, number 33, and in the inside there, had a big ball game just a couple nights ago, Alexis Carter.
Robertson saw the Cavaliers and raised them one. Blizzard taking this one down.
Good steal right there by Blizzard, and a great follow-up there by Alexis Carter. She's going to add her first points of the night, and Franklin County out to a 5-2 lead on the Franklin Finance scoreboard. Good athleticism there by Robertson to poke that one away. That was going to be an easy bucket for Veldman underneath.
Sure was. They had the numbers, and Robertson's coming up and sort of even to show out.
And Eagles looking to trap in the corner. Veldman's able to get out of it, loses the handle on it. Robertson comes away with the steal. Veldman, that's going to be Myers trailing from behind. Long three here off the front of the iron, doesn't fall. Carter tips it back out to Robertson. Franklin County going to maintain control. And there Carter gets good positioning. It's going to be saved on the outside by Jamison, but it's going to be picked off by Veldman. And she's going to look to push. An offensive foul will be the call. And Mike, I'll tell you, we're just a little over a minute and a half into this ball game. Franklin County coming to play tonight, knowing they're going to need to bring their A game against this tough Lord Botetourt team.
Absolutely right. And as long as Alexa Carter is under that basket, these Lady Eagles can shoot with confidence outside because she is really tough off of those boards. And if they can get it inside, that was a Janey called on that one, I think.
Yeah, Myers was able to pick up the steal. Janey trying to pick up the charge. That'll be her first. Put Myers on the line shooting 2. Or they're going to say on the floor prior to the shot. So Botetourt will inbound from underneath the basket. Long outlet will make its way around to Veldman. She'll dump it back off to Myers. They'll set up the offense. This will be the first time we saw an offensive set for the Lady Cavaliers. Gunter works it inside. They kick it back out. Tough defense there by Franklin County. Forces the errant pass. Turnover for the Cavaliers.
Lady Eagles moving good without the ball underneath there and covering this Cavalier team like a glove.
Yeah, Botetourt's going to go into the full court pressure. Franklin County's able to break it. Robertson dumps it back off to Blizzard. Quickly gets it inside to Carter. A lot of contact. Shot will not fall. Foul will be called. See who they tag here. They're going to tag 24, Taylor Robertson. That'll be her first. And that will put Carter on the line to shoot 2.
Well, Kevin, that's exactly what they need to do the whole game is keep that ball underneath to Alexa and force it under there. Alexa will make things happen and is going to free up a lot of shooters outside as they learn that she'll make those layups. 3 points for her now.
She sinks the first, prepares to shoot the second. No doubt about that one. Beautiful shots there from the free throw line. A perfect 2 for 2. This is what Franklin County wants to do. They're putting points on the board, up 7-2, playing great defense. Carter steps out, pokes that one away. Nothing has been easy on the offensive end for the Cavaliers.
That's right. Putting that pressure on them is going to causing a lot of mental errors, and so far, we'll see if they can get a grasp on the game. They didn't get to a 15-2 record by just giving up.
That shot doesn't fall. Blizzard picks up the rebound. Look to run the point here. Absorbs the contact. Bucket will be good, off balance. And she'll go to the line to shoot the bonus. Foul's going to be on 12, Brianna Myers. That'll be her first.
Everything going Lady Eagles' way so far here.
Blizzard absorbing a lot of contact there. She is perfect from the line. Sinking that one. Franklin County quickly into double digits here, up 10-2. Once again, ripped away there on by Robertson, who will look to push. Back to Janie at the top. They'll work it back to Blizzard, set up this offense for Franklin County.
Kevin, while you were watching the wrestling, they had a really good JV game here. Lady Eagles pulling out a win, 47-21, and that was a hustling game by the Lady Eagles. They were not expected to win by a lot of people, I know.
Foul there's going to be on Brianna Myers. That'll be her second, fourth team foul here of the half. Franklin County's Carter will look to inbounds. Gets it into Robertson, inside to Jamison. Good positioning. Defense collapsed around there. Great job there by Lord Botetourt. Grace Taylor, who has checked into the ball game, will now run the point for the Lady Cavaliers. Botetourt looking to extend out this Franklin County defense inside out. Finds the open look. That's going to be a no-doubter from Taylor Robertson. Her first points of the night. Big three there. That's going to break the scoring slump for the Lady Cavaliers.
That's going to be the advantage there. Lexi wants to stay underneath to get those rebounds, and Robertson, as you can tell from that shot, can break it outside and make that three-pointer.
That foul's going to be called on Veldman. No, excuse me, they're going to hit Rob.
On Robertson.
That's her second.
Not sure about that one, Mike.
I don't know. I'll tell you.
That will be her second, fifth team foul. They'll put Jamison on the line.
Call brought to you by the blind guys.
Jamison sinks the first. Budget Blinds, good calls, bad calls, no calls all season long. Brought to you by the good folks at Budget Blinds. A style for every season, style for every point of view. They'll come out, give you the consultations, do the measurements, come back and install your beautiful window coverings, and they're the gift that you can open all year round. Give the folks at Budget Blinds a call, especially as we head into the spring season. Both of those free throws good by Jamison. She now has 2 points. And Franklin County extends that lead back out. Up by 7. Tough defense there by Franklin County. Taylor will extend it back out to midcourt. It's over at Coach Favero. That's inside to Veldman, draws the foul.
Nice job of getting good position underneath.
Foul's going to be on Janie. That'll be her second team foul.
Veldman moving really good underneath and giving the guards outside a good opportunity to feed it into her and making good on her first free throw of the night.
Prepare to shoot the second. That one's going to be off the back of the iron. First missed free throw of the night. Ball's going to bounce into the hands of Maya Blizzard. She'll look to push, slow things down on the offensive end. Inside of 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Janie will once again pull it back out. The Blizzard has that one stripped away. It'll hit the floor. Jamison comes away with it. A little bit of an errant pass. Will be Botetourt basketball. Jocelyn Schufelt, who checking the ball game for Franklin County. Janie will come out.
Copeland on the back line with Schufelt.
Veltman fires up a long three.
That had ice on it, I think.
Did. 12-9. Franklin County on top. Good pass inside to Blizzard. Draws the contact, no call. Schufelt picks up the loose ball, fires it out. Long three. Jaden Jamison. She now has 5 points. And Franklin County will extend their lead. Back out to 6. Good response there on the opposite end by Meredith Wells. Her first 2 points.
Good patient shot underneath there, taking that pass from outside.
It's going to be Copeland working around to Robertson. Schufelt to the top. Inside of 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Blizzard's going to dump it back out. Long three. Just rims out. Veltman picks up the board. We'll look to push. Just a 4-point lead now for Franklin County as Botetourt has closed the gap. Veltman will be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on 40. Cameron Copeland, that'll be her first. Third team foul of the half.
That's her first.
Extended that shot area on that one.
Veltman now has 5 points. She's 2 for 3 from the line. Big opportunity here to draw within 2 with the charity stripe. Veltman will sink that for her 6 points. She's now 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Just a 2-point lead for Franklin County, up 15-13 on the Franklin Finance scoreboard.
Carter coming back in the game for the Lady Eagles. Got a big lineup in the game for the Lady Eagles.
Tie ball is going to be possession error in favor of Franklin County with 1:04 left to play here in the first. If you're just joining us, Lady Cavaliers open up the scoring. Franklin County was able to rattle off several points in a row, and now the Cavaliers have pulled it back within 2. Blizzard gets the screen from Carter. Good separation, good collapsing defense, but Carter picks up her 6th point.
Great give and go there by Blizzard.
See if the Cavaliers hold for the last shot here with just 40 seconds left in the first quarter. They'll work it around the outside. Brianna Weissman has checked in. That's going to be a foul. Schufelt, it will put Veltman on the line. That'll be Schufelt's first.
42, Jocelyn Schufelt.
Fourth
That's her first.
team foul of the half.
Veltman at the line.
Seven points now for Veltman. She's made her last 3 from the free throw line. She has definitely found her range there now with 8 points. She is 5 of 6 from the charity stripe.
Well, you know this Lord Botetourt team is fundamentally sound. They never come out from up there on the hill unless they bring some talented folks that are coached well.
Carter pull-up jumper here. That one's going to rim off. Copeland comes up the offensive board, put back, no good. Ball's going to be tied up. Possession error is in favor of the Lady Cavaliers. 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Botetourt will have an opportunity to pick up only their second lead of this ball game. Going to be off the leg of Robertson. They were looking to feed it into the corner. Veldman has been in the hot hand, but she has found herself on the bench taking a breather. We'll see who they run the offense through with just 5 seconds. It's going to be tied up. Carter's going to poke that one away. It will be Botetourt basketball. 2.5 left here, Mike.
Yeah, they're gonna have to set up a play here quickly and get a shot off.
The inbound up to Wells. She'll be hit with the travel, and that's the end of the first quarter.
Eagles 17.
Franklin County up 17-15. We're going to be right back. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. See a Hamilton Eagles nest tonight. The student fan section here at Samuel M. Hawkins Gymnasium cheering on the Lady Eagles, who have a 17-15 lead going into the second quarter. We knew this was going to be a great ball game, Mike, but 17-15 after the first. Lead changes back and forth, and just some good basketball.
Oh, yes. We expected a good one tonight. They didn't disappoint so far.
You know, we've covered many games, boys, girls, Christian Heritage Academy. We saw a lot of low-scoring first quarters this season. This one, not one of those. It's both teams coming out shooting the ball well.
Thanks to Veldman, she's got 10 points already.
Carter backs that one in, no doubt about that one. She responds with her 8th point, Mike.
Back and forth.
Veldman works it inside. She's going to get that one. 12 points for Veldman. And we're going to go back and forth.
Veldman just really good hands to catch that pass. It wasn't an easy pass to catch and put up. Tied the game up.
We'll see if Franklin County can continue that intensity that we saw in the first quarter. Led to a lot of open looks. Janie has one there, and it does not fall. Once again, a big opportunity for Botetourt to pick up their second lead of this ball game. They've really started to slow things down on the offensive end, looking for that good shot as the student section comes to life. Veldman's going to back it in. She's going to have that one stolen away by Jamison. Botetourt has numbers in transition. Jamison forces the shot there. Veldman comes away with the steal. Jamison steals it right back. And Franklin County will look to slow things down here in the half court as Blizzard's going to kick it out. And that's going to be an offensive foul by Blizzard. That'll be her first 5th team foul of the half.
Go against number 21,
yeah, Blizzard just not anything there, and she tried to make something happen, which is not bad, but it good defensive play to step in and take that charge.
Jenny's going to check out. Schufeld's going to check back in for the Lady Eagles. Foul's going to be called on 42 Schufelt. That'll be her second.
Foul on number 42, Jocelyn Schufelt. That's her second.
This one's all tied up at 19 on the Franklin Finance scoreboard. Good inbounds pass there to Veldman. Fights through the defenders. Does not fall. And Blizzard comes away with the loose ball. Quickly works it up to Robertson, fires the long three. That one's off target. Schufelt picks up the offensive board, quickly fires it out to Robertson. Jamison. We'll stay with Franklin County. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Foul's on 30, Kinley Gunter. That'll be her first. Sixth team foul. Both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of the half. All 5 minutes and 49 seconds of it. Blizzard will look to find a little separation here. Works it out to Carter. Thought about pulling the trigger on the three. Good move there off the front of the iron. Starting to see a little bit. They're going to say Eagle basketball on the turnover.
Break there for the Lady Eagles. Looked like it might have went off of the shoe of Myers.
Blizzard breaks through the defense, fires it out. Long three. Jaden Jamison, her second three ball of the night. She now has 8 points, and that will push Franklin County out to a 3-point lead as they retake the early lead here. Veldman quickly works it out. Here's a long three in response. That one's going to rim out. Veldman tips it. Carter comes away with a rebound. Quickly works it to Blizzard, but she's going to have to slow things down as Botetourt does a good job getting numbers back in transition. Veldman's going to pick up the steal. Quickly gets it up to Myers. Has to wait on the pass, but she will make it look easy underneath. Cuts this Franklin County lead to just one.
Myers getting down the court quick and able to reel that pass in. Blizzard taking a three.
She now has 6 points. That's her first three ball of the night, and that will push Franklin County's lead back out to 4 with 4:12 left to play here in the half. Here's a long three, doesn't fall. Veldman fights it away. Foul's going to be called. It's going to be on Schufelt. That'll be her third.
Foul call number 42, Jocelyn Schufelt. That's her third.
Veldman on the line. She's going to sink that. She now has 13 points. She has made 5 in a row from the charity stripe.
Really got a good smooth shot.
Sinks that one. 14 points. 7 of 8 from the charity stripe, Mike. I don't know what's more impressive, that she's 7 or 8, but that's her, or whether that's her 4th trip already to the free throw line here in this one.
Yeah, I don't know, but I tell you, that's really good sportsmanship for our students to be singing to the young lady. It must be your birthday. Singing to her on the free throw line.
Working inside to Veldman. She will be fouled underneath. See who they tag with the foul.
I think it's Schufelt, but I have been wrong. And that
Foul
is,
number 42.
it's her 4th.
Her fourth.
Veldman will pick up her 15th point. Pushes the free throw streak to 7. Schufelt will check out. Belcher will check in. Veldman will sink that. She now has 16. We'll have a timeout as the ball game now tied up at 25 apiece with 3:39 left to play here in the half. We're going to be right back. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. You see it on the Franklin Finance scoreboard. We're all tied up at 25 with 3:39 left to play in the first half.
We'll see if the Lady Eagles try to set up their offense and get the ball into Alexa Carter. And they tried to, but a good defensive play by Taylor Robertson.
She picks up the steal. Foul will be called. It's on 21. Blizzard, that'll be her second. And that will put Robertson on the line shooting the 1-and-1.
That's another one I don't think you want on the line.
Robertson shooting 1-and-1.
Missed that one. That will be a travel double clutch there by Copeland. Turn it right back over to the Lady Cavaliers. One thing that Botetourt has done here in the second quarter, they've turned up that intensity on the defensive end.
They sure have really put the pressure on the Lady Eagles.
They're able to get it into Veldman. Foul's going to be on the Belcher, and Veldman will go to the line to shoot 2. Looking to add to her 16 points and 9 of 10 from the free throw line. This will be her 6th trip of the half to the charity stripe.
Not a good game plan, I don't think, for Lady Eagles to send her to the foul line too many times. Belcher's first foul.
18 points in the first half for Veldman. 11 of those coming at the charity stripe. Full court pressure being applied here by the Lady Cavaliers. Be poked away by Veldman. Will stay with Franklin County. 3:09 left to play in the half. Red Eagles needing to get this ball across midcourt. Easy foul call there on Allie Spangler. That'll be her first. And it will put Franklin County on the line shooting the 1-and-1.
Foul call number 20, Allie Spangler. That's our first.
Substitution here. Jaden Jamison going to check in. Alexis Carter going to check out. Be Robertson's first trip to the charity stripe, shooting the 1-and-1. No doubt about that first one. She now has 4 points. Cuts the Botetourt lead to just 1. Chance to tie it up here.
Nice touch.
Now it's 5 points, a perfect 2 for 2 from the line. All tied up with 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Veldman pull-up jumper from the free throw line. No doubt that one was going in, Mike. She's found that range for the night, and she now has 20 points here in the first half.
Yeah, she's pretty much got every range so far, underneath and mid-range. Doing a good job of getting open.
I think Belcher was looking for Blizzard to continue that cut to the basket. So an opportunity here for Botetourt to extend their lead with 2:20 left to play here in the first half. Work it into the corner. Franklin County behoove them to deny the basketball to Veldman. They will get it into Robertson, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Cameron Copeland. That'll be her second.
Foul call number 40, Cameron Copeland. Her second.
Robertson has 3 points. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. She will sink the second. She now has 4 points. Botetourt the first to break into the 30s, up 30-27 with 2 minutes left to play here in the half. County working it around the outside, trying to get an open look. Work it back out to Blizzard inside of 2 minutes left to play. Blizzard works it around to Robertson. Foul's going to be called on the floor. That will put Robertson on the line shooting the 1-and-1. Foul's going to be on Spangler. That'll be her second.
Foul number 20, Allie Spangler. That's her second.
Robertson has 5 points, a perfect 2 for 2 from the charity stripe.
Robertson at the line for the Eagles.
Robertson trying to make something happen there and then was fortunate enough to get the foul.
Sinks that one. Now has 6 points, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Cutting in this Lady Cavalier lead. Cut down to just 2 with 1:39 left to play here in the first half. Franklin County as a team, a perfect 9 for 9 from the charity stripe. As we're back to a 1-point game. The Cavaliers have ran this offense through number 3, Maya Veldman. They'll look to get it into her. Last touch by Blizzard. And we'll stay with Botetourt.
Looked like that might have been kicked by Veldman, and it did go off of Blizzard, but I think it was kicked.
Good job there by Jaden Jamison stealing the inbounds pass. Franklin County an opportunity here to regain the lead. Going to be a travel on Jamison. Tough call there. A lot of contact on the drive.
Lost control of that as she started to go up, and looked like maybe Veldman might have got a hand in there, but no call.
1 minute left to play here in the first half. Possession error in favor of the Lady Cavaliers. I tell you, Coach Favero may have an issue vehemently calling timeout, not getting it over the course of about 10 seconds there, especially as her team does not get the shot opportunity there. Good move by Robertson. She's going to be fouled from the back. Fouls on 10, Grace Taylor.
It's her first. Good opportunity here for Robertson to jack her numbers up. Playing now with 7.
First miss from the free throw line tonight by the Eagles. 26 seconds. This is an opportunity to tie it up by Robertson.
I think the last outing we were at was they shot 16 of 19, wasn't it, Kevin? Something to that effect. So really a good free throw shooting team, and you got to miss some every once in a while just to keep everybody on their toes.
Working around the outside, 10 seconds. Ball's going to be poked away. Blizzard get it back. Good pass inside to Veldman. But there's 2 seconds. Blizzard quickly works it up. Long three here. Will be after the whistle and after 2 quarters of play. Lord Botetourt with the lead, 30-29. We're going to be right back with our Rocky Mount Chiropractic halftime adjustment. And we'll recap our first half scoring. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. at the half. Lord Botetourt on top 30-29. A lot of halftime festivities. You saw the Lady Eagle cheer squad. A lot of young folks out there with their chance to hit the half-court shot. We saw one earlier in the week. Garrett Garman hitting the big half-court shot there at halftime. But we're going to recap our first half scoring quickly, heading over to Lord Botetourt. 20 points in the first half for Myatt Veldman. That included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of 12 from the charity stripe. Also had one from behind the arc for her halftime score of 20. Had 4 from Taylor Robertson, including a big 3. Gunter, Wells, and Myers each added 2 apiece to bring us to that halftime score of 30 for Lord Botetourt. Flip it over and you look at Franklin County. 8 points for Alexis Carter, 8 points for Jaden Jamison, 7 points for Tamaya Robertson, and 6 for Maya Blizzard to bring them to their halftime score of 29. And time now for our Rocky Mount Chiropractic halftime adjustment, brought to you by the fine folks at Rocky Mount Chiropractic. Mike, we got another close one here. Franklin County spreading that scoring out over 4 different players. A lot of the scoring, a lot of the offensive stuff for the Botetourt Cavaliers coming at the hands of Veldman.
They've been, Franklin County's been getting down pretty quickly, and a time or two couldn't take advantage of their having the numbers. But on their offensive plays, they've been trying to get it into Carter, which I think is the play. As we've seen before, it works real well. And Carter has got to start looking for those outlet passes when they collapse on her. Veldman doing a good job in there on defense for Lord Botetourt to put the defense on Carter. But Carter does, when she gets the ball, it does open up shots around. Blizzard's going to have to continue to make something happen outside to try to open up something inside for Carter. We saw that good give and go a time or two there for between Blizzard and Carter, and it works. I think maybe you might see more of that coming up in the next half. Now for the Lord Botetourt Cavaliers, I think all they're going to do, and it looks like their game plan is to get the ball to Veldman underneath. Veldman does a good job quick underneath of getting that layup up before the Eagle team gets in position, and does a good job of fighting through traffic underneath as well to make that shot. So I think you'll see a lot more of the same that you saw here, but just trying to make, as far as Franklin County goes, trying to make that Carter Blizzard combination work out.
Absolutely. And you also look at what Veldman's been able to do, put 4 fouls on Schufelt, 2 on Copeland, 2 on Janey, and 1 on Belcher. All of those fouls, let's see, that 6, 7, 8, 9 fouls have been drawn by Veldman. The 2 on Blizzard as well were on different plays, but also a little bit of foul trouble for Franklin County. You look at the foul situation, only a couple players with more than 1 foul. Myers has 2, Spangler has 2, as does Robertson for Lord Botetourt. And that's our Rocky Mount Chiropractic halftime adjustment, brought to you by the fine folks at Rocky Mount Chiropractic. Dr. Marlene Skillen, Dr. Kim Skillen, bringing the best in chiropractic care right here in the heart of Franklin County. So whether it's a sports injury, a motor vehicle accident, or you just need that tune-up after the holidays, be sure to give the folks at Rocky Mount Chiropractic a call. They can help you get or keep your head on straight as we get ready to start third quarter action here, as they will once again work it inside to Veldman, and there will be a foul call. They're going to hit Veldman with that one. That'll be her second.
Going against number 3, Mia Veldman. That's her second.
Veldman does a lot to get a good position underneath, and just happened to get caught on that one.
So we'll see if Franklin County can regain the lead here to start the second half. 5-second call on Robertson.
Nice defense there by Meredith Wells to put the pressure on, or keep the pressure on.
Now we'll turn the ball back over to the Cavaliers. Good active hands there on defense by Jamison to poke that one away.
Yeah, Velman was open underneath, and that was a good try to get in there. That play was open. Jamison doing a good job of breaking it up.
See that inbounds play is right to Veldman up the middle. Can't get the shot to fall. Janney comes away with the rebound. Franklin County another opportunity, gets inside to Carter. That first move, so strong but short arms. Looks like she may have got a little contact underneath. No call from the blind guys. Velman's going to take this one coast to coast, doesn't fall. Have another foul. We'll see if it's on Veldman. It is. And Mike, she has quickly picked up 2 fouls here in the second half, 3 for the game.
Biggest big fouls right there. 2 quick ones here with only 2 minutes played in the second half. Could be a big trend here.
Carter handling the basketball up top.
Still got a 5-second count going on.
Has that one stripped away by Gunter. Still looking for our first points of the second half.
Coach Patterson don't really want Alexa Carter out front running the offense. And that was just a good place for the Lord Botetourt team to have her.
That one's going to be poked away by Blizzard. Botetourt will reset here out of bounds. Work it inside to Veldman. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be called. Looks like on Carter.
Carter, yeah. It's her first.
That's her first.
That'll be off the front of the iron. So Veldman missing her first free throw here in the second half, only her second of the game. She'll use all of the rim to pick that one up. That's her 21st point. And will push the Botetourt lead out to 2 points. Blizzard, good screen. Blizzard fights through the contact, shot does not fall. Veldman will be off to the races. She will lose that one. They're going to say last touch by the Lady Eagles.
It looked like it might have went off the front of Veldman, but guys down there much closer than I am. But nice play, good hands there by Jamison to break up that play. Of course, Veldman would not have missed that one without that good defensive play. Got a push off there on Robertson.
That's her third.
That's her third.
Foul starting to mount here for Botetourt in the second half.
Robertson, a big outside threat for this Cavalier team.
See if Franklin County can get the scoring going here in the second half. Working around to Jamison. Jamison pull-up jumper, doesn't fall. Rebound pulled down by Taylor.
Don't know why Carter wasn't in the middle that time. Could have been an offensive rebound for her. Got a foul on Blizzard.
It's going to be her third foul.
Some of these fouls adding up for both teams. Could play in another 12 minutes or so.
We got 5:20 left to play here in the third quarter. It's 31-29 in favor of Lord Botetourt. Veldman has come to the bench with her 3 fouls. Franklin County will look to push on the offensive end. Swings it around to Robertson. Fires the long 3 off the back of the iron. That one's going to be last touch by Myers. I believe they may switch this one as it was last touch by Myers, Mike.
I think they're going to switch that one around. The break there for the Lady Eagles. That call brought to you by the blind guys.
Despite the call that was going to be made there, I was going to stick with my guns on that one, Mike.
Well, is that what they call the blind lead into the blind?
So that one's going to be stolen away by Botetourt. they'll look to push here. We'll see what the offense looks like without Velman. Good move to the basket. Good positioning there
nice.
by Gunter. She picks up her 4th point. Botetourt making it look easy on that possession, Mike.
Yeah, with nobody in there to focus on, they really didn't know how to play that defense. They'd been focusing on Velman the whole time, and she's sitting out for a little bit with 3 fouls.
Hughes will turn it over once again. Full court pressure also being applied by Franklin County. See if Botetourt's able to break it. They do. They slow things down with 4 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Work it around the outside. Contact there from Blizzard. Good move to the basket. Absorbs a lot of contact. Does Gunter. Nonetheless, Franklin County's going to have the basketball here. 3:45 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Carter too strong there off the back of the iron. She wants the foul call, not going to get one. They quickly work it up inside out. A lot of contact.
Going to have to start giving them helmets out there.
Foul's going to be on 30, Taylor Cheney.
Her 3rd.
That's her 3rd.
It'll be a timeout called here by Franklin County. Botetourt extending their lead out to 4 with 3:20 left to play in the 3rd quarter. We're going to step aside. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. Reset here after the Franklin County timeout. 3:20 left to play here in the 3rd. Floater down the lane. That one's going to be good. Robertson picks up her 6th point. And this lead starting to extend out now, 6 points. For Botetourt is the difference in this one with 3 minutes left to play in the 3rd. Franklin County needing to find a response on the offensive end. Jane's going to pull things out, dumps it off to Blizzard. Robertson dumps it off to Carter, fires up a long 3 off the front of the iron. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Botetourt. They look to quickly push. Going to get it inside. It's going to be last touch by the Cavaliers. Definitely not Carter.
They said.
Yeah, definitely not Carter.
No, that's right. No, it wouldn't have been her.
But it will be Franklin County basketball here. 2:25 left to play in the 3rd.
Well, this is a big deal here for the Lord Botetourt Cavaliers that they are actually extending their lead with Velman sitting on the bench, getting a little bit of time that she needs because of those 3 fouls.
It's going to be a double dribble there. Turn it back over to Franklin County with 2:11 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Franklin County looking for their first points of the quarter. Have not scored since the 2nd quarter. Blizzard picks up the steal, looks to find some separation. Wisely slows things down here. We'll work it around the outside. Offensive foul will be the call on Copeland. Now that is her 3rd.
Foul call on number 40, Copeland.
Jaden Jamison will check in. Copeland will check out.
Copeland with 3. Schufelt with 4. Janie with 3. Blizzard with 3.
Inside of 2 minutes now left to play. That one's easily stolen away by Robertson. Foul will be called. That's going to be on Taylor. That'll be her second.
Foul call on number 10, Grace Taylor. That's her second.
Janie will look to inbound. Does so to Jamison as we approach a minute and a half. Long 3 here. That's off the front of the iron board. Pulled down by Spangler. So working around the outside to Myers. Deep pass inside to Weissman. Kicks it back out to Taylor. She hits the 3. That's her first points of the night. And 38-29. Now a 9-point lead for the Lady Cavaliers. Kick it back out to Blizzard. She fires the 3. That's the first point of the second half for Franklin County. And they could not have come at a bigger point in this ball game, cutting that lead back to 6 with 45 seconds.
Lady Eagles having a hard time getting those 3s to go here in the second half.
Good pass inside. Foul will be called. Spangler will go to the line to shoot 2.
It'll be on Robertson, I suppose.
Foul call on number 32, Jamal.
That is her first foul. 5 team fouls here in the second half.
I hesitate to call those, even if they're the only ones in the building with them.
And that will be Spangler's first point of the night. She will sink them both. 40 points on the night now for the Lady Cavaliers. Inside of 20 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. That'll be a foul called on 10, Grace Taylor. That'll be her third.
Foul on number 10, Grace
5
Taylor.
team fouls of the half.
That's her third.
Botetourt has outscored Franklin County 10-3 here in the third quarter. They'll work it into Robertson. 15 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. That foul's going to be on 24, Robertson. That'll be her
Foul on
fourth.
24, Taylor Robertson. That's her fourth.
Robertson's the second highest scorer on the Lord Botetourt team tonight.
She'll check out. Starter Meredith Wells will check back in. Wells has 2 points. Get the inbound into Jamison. Uses that positioning.
Ooh,
Gets
nice
the
hook.
bucket and the foul.
A sky hook.
Fouls on 40, Weissman. That'll be her first 16 foul.
Brianna Wiseman. That's her first.
Hampton with 10 points. Carter pleading her case. And by the results of where that ball landed, Mike, she may have a point on the contact. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, turns it over. Will be Franklin County basketball. 2 seconds to work with here, Mike, down 6.
A long ways to go with 2 seconds.
That shot will be after the buzzer. After 3 quarters of play, Botetourt on top, 40-34. We're going to be right back. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.
Welcome back on varsity cheerleading.
Nice found themselves in a 6-point deficit, down 40-34. We saw Veldman make a return. She had 20 points in the first half, only a single point in the third quarter, but she picked up her third foul, spent some time on the bench. Carter, good move inside. That one doesn't fall. Veldman comes away with the rebound.
That was a good opportunity there. Carter just couldn't get it to fall. That's what they want to do, is keep it in there, put pressure on Veldman. Maybe she'll foul out quickly.
Going to be kicked away by Robertson.
Although Lord Botetourt has still been able to stay out front with Veldman on the bench.
Botetourt will look to inbound. They look to go to Veldman. That one's going to be poked away by Jamison.
Good hands there with Jamison to knock that one away. Because Veldman was wide open, got to travel.
Say Jamison shuffled those feet before delivering the pass. Get the ball right back to Lord Botetourt. Blizzard will pick up Myers at half court. Myers, good job there, splits the defense inside to Veldman, has that one poked away. It'll stay with Botetourt, but good defensive effort there by the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, good hands there. Oh, Blizzard's fourth foul.
Foul on number 21, Maya Blizzard. That's her fourth.
Lady Eagles depend a lot on Blizzard to run that offense. We'll see if she has to come out.
They're working inside to Veldman. She's going to kick it back out, swings it around, back inside. Good move, finds the positioning, now has 23 points.
Veldman really good getting around, driving that baseline and coming up for the layup.
Work it inside, a lot of contact, no call. Put back will be good. 12 points now for Jaden Jamison. The lead back to just 6. 6:24 left to play in the ball game. They swing it around the outside, work it to Veldman. Takes it across the lane. That was going to be on Jaden Jamison. That'll be her first.
Jaden Jamison, number 33, that's her first.
Veldman will sink that for her 24th point of the night. Thirteen of those have come from the charity stripe. She will sink them both. Now has 25 points. Jenny avoids the 5-second call across the lane, draws contact, no call. Veldman comes away with the rebound, threads the needle. It's going to stay with the Cavaliers.
Wells open there. Just good hands by the Lady Eagles there. Robertson knocked that one away.
They'll work it into Wells, around the outside to Gunter. Going to be stripped away, stays with Botetourt.
I tell you, it's tough underneath down there, isn't it?
Not a place I want to be, Mike.
Copeland coming in with 3 fouls. Give Carter a breather.
They'll inbound to Wells, steps up, fires the 3. Offensive board and put back is no good by Robertson. Robertson works it into Copeland. Gets positioning, shot doesn't fall. Botetourt will turn it right back over to the Lady Eagles.
Both teams a little winded right now. I think one good thing about Velman has been able to sit out most of this half, and
Janie will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on 30, Gunter. That'll be her second, 8th team foul of the half.
That's her first. Second.
Janie's looking for her first points of the night. That one will be good. Grace Taylor checks in. Meredith Wells will check out. Franklin County's only missed 1 free throw on the night. Janie will sink them both. Will cut that lead down to 6 with 5 minutes left to play in this one.
6 seems to be the magic number that Lady Eagles would like to cut into. Probably not a good way to do that. Copeland with picking up her 4th foul.
Foul number 40, Cameron Copeland.
And Veldman going to
That's
the
her 4th.
charity stripe and has been very good from there. Thought maybe that might put a jinx on it.
Starting to run out of room, Mike, but I do believe she's now 14 of 17 from the charity stripe, or 15 of 18 for 26 points. I will push the lead back out to 7.
And actually set out most of the 3rd quarter and still did that.
Veldman will come across midcourt. Work it around to Robertson. Botetourt will look to run time here with 4:20 left to play in this one. Quickly swings it around to Taylor, back inside to Veldman. She'll get the bucket and the foul.
Well, with all that's going on,
Going to count that basket foul. It's going to be called on number 30, Taylor Janie. That's her 4th.
that was sort of a touch foul, looked like, but
Velman at the line shooting 1.
Veldman at the line shooting the bonus here. I have her at 24 points, Mike.
I do too. And building.
Now a 10-point lead for Botetourt. Veldman will get the foul there. That will be her
Ooh.
4th.
I don't know whether it'll come in time or not, but she's going to, with 4 on her, she'll
That's her 4th.
probably have to lighten up a little bit on the defense, maybe.
Jamison at the line shooting 2. Perfect 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. She has 13 points now, 3 for 3. Veldman's going to check out. Hush falls over the crowd as Jamison hits her 4th free throw and 14th point. Now it's an 8-point game. Offensive foul will be called. Looks like they're going to hit Gunter.
Gunter's setting the screen over there and just gets called for that.
You look at the foul situation. Botetourt, Veldman has 4, Taylor has 3, 4 for Robertson and 3 for Gunter. You look at the Lady Eagles, Schufelt, Copeland, Janie, and Blizzard, each with 4 apiece. We'll discuss this one.
On a meeting of the minds.
It'll be Botetourt basketball.
Officials have asked that if you're in the stands, no comments directly made toward any player.
So Botetourt will look to inbound here. Good job splitting the defense there quickly up the floor. And that's going to be an easy bucket in transition there.
Wiseman, her first 2 points of the game.
Could not have come at a better time than that one, Mike.
That's perfect timing. And that play was brought to you by Christina Deffelball. Christina thinks that it's all about timing, and now it's a perfect time to buy or sell your single-family dwelling. Call Christina Deffelball at 540-420-0485.
Charles going to be called against number 12, Brianna Myers. It's her third.
Myers picking up her third. It's not a good time for that, I'm sure. But call Christina, though, if you need to buy or sell your single-family dwelling. 540-420-0485, or send her an email at christina.drealtor@yahoo.com. It's all about timing, and that's a great time for Alexa Carter to come down with her 10th point.
That will be a travel on Robertson. She'll turn that one over. And Veltman's going to have to check back into the ball game with those 4 fouls. So we've got an 8-point ball game, 3:07 left to play. Both teams in the double bonus from here on out. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Cavaliers.
Got a jump ball there.
It'll be Cavalier basketball. Good pass inside. Good positioning. Shot doesn't fall. A lot of contact. Ball will find its way into Robertson's hands.
Lord Botetourt really can move the ball down the court. Passes are very accurate and quick. Got a foul. Foul on number 12. Brianna Myers. It's her 4th foul.
The student section coming to their feet. That one no good by Blizzard. She has 9 points. That one will be no good. Misses them both.
Robertson coming down with a rebound. Got to travel. Sort of a makeup call there, I think.
And I think Coach Favero knew that may be coming, as she was, again, vehemently trying to get that timeout prior to the call. Don't know if she's been able to get a single timeout called here tonight.
I think she needs a big coach sign to put around her to make sure everybody knows who's calling what.
Eagles will look to inbound here, down by 8. Get it into Blizzard. Shot does not fall. She will be fouled to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on 10, Grace Taylor. That's her 4th. Mike, if we keep this up, we're not going to have anybody playing left.
Well, one thing about it, they're spreading it out, sharing the love. Nice shot.
Blizzard will hit that one. She now has 10 points, 7-point lead now for Botetourt. Eight players with 4 fouls now on the night. Blizzard now picks up her 11th point, just a 6-point ball game. Coach Rivera will get that timeout with 2:26 left to play here in the ball game. 50-44. You see it there on the Franklin Finance scoreboard. Botetourt on top. We're going to step aside. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. Following the Botetourt timeout, they'll quickly get it up to Veldman. That one will work its way around, does not fall. Franklin County will have another opportunity, quickly getting it up to Robertson. Offensive foul is the call. It will be on 32, Tamaya Robertson. That will be her second.
Foul's going against number 32, Tamaya Robertson.
Did those count? I didn't.
No, bucket was no good. Offensive foul.
Yeah.
Going to work it inside to Carter. Right through the contact. Shot does not fall. Veldman will come out inside of 2 minutes left to play in this one. Going to be poked away. Carter will quickly work it up. Franklin County will turn it right back over.
Good opportunity there. Just pass from Carter, just a little too hard.
Full court pressure being applied by the Lady Eagles. Inbounds will go to Robertson, quickly up to Myers. And they're going to hit Blizzard with her fifth. She'll finish the game with 11 points. Actually, they're going to hit, yes, Blizzard with her fifth on the trip. Her night will come to an end with 11 points.
That was a tough break there. Looked like feet just got tangled up.
On the line is Myers, her first free throw attempts. First is good. She now has 3 points. Sends the lead back out to 7. Second will be good as well. 4 points now for Myers. Lead back out to 8 with 1:40 left to play in this one. Ball will be stolen away. Taylor dumps it off to Wells.
Lord Botetourt putting the defense in there on Carter. Robertson fronting her and Veldman behind her.
They'll take a timeout. 1:20 left to play in this one. 52-44. Franklin Finance scoreboard reads in favor of Lord Botetourt. We'll take a timeout too. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. We reset here, Botetourt basketball. Both teams in the double bonus. Franklin County. With the possession error in their favor. Have a stoppage here.
Got a blood-borne pathogen thing going on over there.
A lot of discussion here inside of Sam William Hawkins Gymnasium. Botetourt will take the timeout to address the issue. And we'll take one, too. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. you see the Eagles Nest student fan section. Big crowd over there on their feet. You can see cheering on the Lady Eagles. There you see head coach LeBron Patterson looking to rally his troops. They're down by 8 with 1:20 left to play in this one. Maya Blizzard, point guard, already out. Fouling out of this one. They look to get it into Veldman. Veldman playing with 4 fouls, Mike.
Not seeming to let up on defense much either.
Shot doesn't fall, put back, no good. Last touch by Botetourt, and Robertson will stay with Franklin County.
Good job with Jamison to take it right to Velman, hoping to get her out of the game here, but not but a minute left.
We're in the corner to Robertson, inside to Jamison. Foul's going to be called.
Number 10.
That's Taylor. That's going to be her 5th. So her night will be done with 3 points. Wells will check into the ball game. I will put Jaden Jamison at the line. She has 14 points. With that 15, she is a perfect 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. Now just a 7-point game. Only 56 seconds remaining in this one. Second one will roll in. She now has 16 points, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And it's a 6-point ball game. They get it to Veldman. Veldman, long outlet pass, will be ran down by Myers. That foul's going to be on 32, Tamaya Robertson. That'll be her 3rd.
Foul call on number 32, Tamaya Robertson. It's her 3rd.
Myers showing some quickness to get that ball.
She has 5 points, perfect 3 for 3 from the line. Second one is no good. Carter comes away with a rebound. Only 45 seconds left to play in this one. Franklin County has to do something and do it quick here, down 7. Good drive there. Bucket will be good by Robertson. She now has 9 points. And Botetourt will take the timeout as the lead is now just 5 points. And we'll take 1-2. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. See the student section still fired up. We've got a close one here. Just 5 points now, Mike. Take a big turnover here on the inbounds would go a long way for the Lady Eagles.
Sure would. It's been really hard to get it inside 6 points all night.
Inside of 30 seconds, Carter will get the foul. She only has 2. They didn't want to foul Veldman, but they'll foul Robertson. It was just 1 for 3 from the charity stripe.
That's her 2nd. Taylor Robertson at the line.
That'll be no good by Robertson. Big miss there by that young lady. Second one will be good. That's a big one there.
Sure is.
She now has 7 points. It's a 6-point ball game. Drive there, shot does not fall. Foul's going to be on 12, Myers. That's her fifth.
We got them dropping here, but it's 23 seconds. You don't know whether it's too late or not.
Allie Spangler will check in. And Coach Patterson's going to take a timeout here before the free throws. 23 and a half seconds left. 6-point lead. 54. So 48 in favor of Lord Botetourt. We'll be right back here watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. We'll reset with 23 and a half seconds left to play in this one. 6-point lead for the Lady Cavaliers, but Franklin County an opportunity here to draw it within 4. The student section, they're having fun. They'd love to see a Lady Eagle win. As Robertson will go to the line. She is 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. 14 points. 2 big ones upcoming here. First one is no good. She's missed 2 in a row now.
Big free throws. Got to get them where they can, especially with the clock not moving. That would be a positive thing for the Eagles.
Robertson will miss the second one. That one's going to be tipped away. Foul will be called. It's on Jaden Jamison. That'll be her second. Flip ends here, trading the free throws. Taylor Robertson will go to the line. She has 7 points on the night. She's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. And she makes it. That's her 8th point. Sends the lead back out to 7. Make it 8.
Timeout on the floor, taken by the Eagles.
Franklin County will take another timeout. We'll take one more here. 56-48. Botetourt on top. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12. .22 seconds left to play in this one. It will be Franklin County basketball. Carter's going to be taking it out of bounds here on the near side. Franklin County down by 8. Have to have a sense of urgency here. Long three. That one's going to be off the front of the iron. Veldman's going to come away with the rebound. Robertson will foul her there.
Not a good one to foul.
Be her 4th point.
Didn't really have a.
Foul call on number 32 tomorrow.
Didn't have a lot of choice. I felt like she would be handling the ball quite a bit in the last 12 seconds.
Belden will miss that one. She has 29 points. That is her 30th point of the night. It's now a 9-point lead for Botetourt. Inside of 10 seconds left to play in this one. Robertson will thread the needle. That one will be no good. Jump ball, possession error in favor of Franklin County.
2.7 seconds left.
to Robertson. She'll fire the three. That will be off target. And that will wrap this one up with Lord Botetourt coming away with the 57-48 win over the Lady Eagles here in the Blue Ridge District. Quickly recapping the scoring first for the visiting Lady Cavaliers of Lord Botetourt. They're do it all. Myatt Veldman with 30 points. 9 points added by Robertson, 5 by Myers, 4 by Gunter, 3 by Taylor, 2 by Wells, Spangler, and Weissman brings them to their final score of 57. You flip it over and you look at Franklin County, their leading scorer, Jaden Jamison, with 16. 11 from Maya Blizzard before fouling out. 9 from Tamaya Robertson, 10 from Alexis Carter, and 2 from Taylor Janey. Brings them to their final score of 48. Our next telecast will be on Tuesday night, as we will be back inside of the friendly confines of Samuel M. Hawkins Gymnasium. So we're going to have boys basketball action, and we hope that you'll come out and join us. Catch us on the live stream. But that's going to wrap up tonight's contest. I'm Kevin Tosh, Mike Doyle alongside me, Jamie Singleton on the camera. Final score for the final time on the Franklin Finance scoreboard. Lord Botetourt 57, Franklin County 48. And we'll be back again on Tuesday with more Lady Eagle basketball right here on your neighborhood network, Cable 12.